Hey, it's Big Jeff with another unboxing, and we're talking about DS18.
This way you can see it before you buy it.
We like it loud. Now, years ago, it wasn't even LED, it was neon tube. And then that kind of like fell off, and then Fast and the Furious brought it back. And then we got into the world of LED lights. Now, people love lighting up your system, especially for nighttime. And here's a way to light up your speakers. DS18 has had these for a while. They have the LRING 6, the 8, the 6x9, the 10-inch, the 12-inch, and they are LED rings. Now, the cool thing about this is you don't have to have a DS18 LED controller. You can use all different types. Metro makes one, everybody makes one, because they're all the same thing. Or if you just want a particular color, you can do that without any add-ons. Now, check this out. One is around 20 bucks, the other is around 30 bucks each, but they come singular. And let me show you how cool and easy this is. I also supply this with 12 volt here to show you how you do it. Now, there is a misconception when you're hooking up LED, and a lot of speakers now, especially Marine, come with it built in, Rockford, Picker, all of them. Positive is not positive. LED works off of a negative. And what it does is the LED controllers basically use the amount of voltage between the RGB. What is RGB? Red, green, and blue. Basically, red, green, and blue make up all the colors. That was really hard back in the day to make white LED because it's not just a white LED, it's taking all three colors together. And the hardest color to build, which I watched a video just a couple weeks ago, was blue. They were able to make red and I think purple, but never got the blue. Finally, one guy over in China or Hong Kong or something figured out a way to put together what they need to do to create crystal that actually lights up. What are LEDs? So they're really cool. Little bit of power, less heat, and tiny. So with this one here, you can see it's a frosted outside, so you get more of a glow effect. If this was perfectly clear, you would see the LEDs. And then they actually have a gasket on the top and bottom, so when you put this in and the speaker on, it will seal up top and bottom. Now, there is some stripping to pull off on the inside if you wanted the color to shine in. But I want to show you how easy this is to work. And understanding that red, the power, is not really how this works, okay? So you need to basically make it backwards. So the black wire on your LED is not a part of the RGB. So keep in mind, your power actually goes to the black. I know that's backwards in your mind, but that's the way. We get so many times people return and say, oh, it doesn't work. And then we ask how they wired it up. And you can see right now I'm using the 12 volt ground and I'm touching it to the blue wire and hence blue color. And you can see with the frosted lens, let me twist the power and the black on the LED together. Now, you can see, should have butt connected it, but somebody is going to buy this and I don't want to cut the wire. Okay. So as you can see, I touched the blue. I get blue with the ground. That's how it makes the circuit. Red, and then obviously G for green. Really nice. Now, what happens if I put red and blue together? I actually get purple. And then if I add the last color together, I get white. You see how that works? Really cool. It is backwards. Now, how do I get all the other colors? Well, that is changing the amount of color. So here I just put red and green together, which actually produces a yellow spectrum. Let's do green and blue. There you go. You get more of a teal color. So the LED controllers will actually just the amount of less than 12 volts to it. So one color is brighter or less brighter to make a spectrum. So keep in mind when you're wiring these up by yourself, your positive 12 volt is actually going to go to the black wire on your LEDs. That's with all the brands. It does not matter. And then if you want a particular color, that's what you supply the ground with. Very simple. Now, if you want to have the thing dance and jump and whatever, you can do that with an LED controller. We sell one for DS18. It is the DS-LED BTC. You can search that. I think they're under 40 bucks. And then that would go to a Bluetooth app, Android or iPhone, DS18 app, and then you would connect all your colors. Now, how many can you run on there? I've seen people run on the smaller ones as many as 20. It depends on how many LEDs. Can you run multiple units? Yes. And you would need to if you're having an issue with the brightness. But we have one LED controller on the golf cart, the Big Jeff golf cart, and there is, I think, 19 different LED sources, and it runs them all, including rock lights that are controlled with it. So this is really cool. And if you're wondering how to hook this up, that's it. You're just putting the ground to the color. And then, like I said, the controller would adjust the amount of resistance of the ground and then change the pattern. Or, for instance, putting blue and green together, I get like a tealish color, but if I want a darker teal, I would need less of one color. So that's really cool. I don't think people understand how simple this is to run these by themselves or different colors, or to get a module. Now, I talked about all the way up to 12-inch. DS18 also makes a 6x9 version. Same thing. Be careful when you... A lot of people go in there and just crank this thing down and you'll break it, just it flexes. So be careful when you're mounting them and not put too much pressure. And like I said, if you want this to glow on the inner side, you can pull that strip off and it'll pass through both sides. Really not that expensive for something that easy. We always keep these things in stock. They sell non-stop. And like I said, if you wanted to hook up a controller to it, it could be DS18. We have a Metro one. There's all different types. They'll all work. But hey, if you're buying DS18, why not get the DS18 app? It works really well. Okay, so simple unboxing and showing you that you're actually hooking this up backwards, which is a huge misconception. But you can basically, I think, millions of colors just with 3 colors. It's just on how bright each one is. And that's what RGB is: red, blue, and green. Myself, first time I looked it up, I thought power goes to the, the color, and it's not backwards. So this is really cool. I hope you enjoyed this one, and maybe something that you thought was simple and now realize it's really simple. We have these in a 6.5-inch, 8-inch, 6x9, 10-inch, 12-inch, and 15-inch range. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend putting these for subwoofer. You would have to screw that subwoofer in so tight, probably break it. But all your full range and loudspeakers, or if you had a smaller subwoofer, maybe you could do some caulking in there to seal it up. But simple unboxing. Make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, good or bad, and share this out. Hit that bell so every time we have a new video, or even simple ones like this. I'm actually curious, how many of you watched this video and did not know that when you hook up any kind of LED source, power is actually the ground? Let me know. I'm curious. Happens all the time. People say it doesn't work. But really cool. Put all 3 together. I get white, red and blue together. I get a purple, red and green together, a yellow. It's crazy. Have a lot of fun with this. I love putting LED in every vehicle I own, and I just think it's a nice accent. Don't you think of these as speakers? What happens if you just want to take one and mount it up under the dash? Great idea. I mean, there's different applications. It doesn't have to be just a speaker, but that's what they were designed for, and they took all the hard part away for you, and there's not much to it. So anyway, another unboxing, a simple one, a quick one, but this is RGB LED, and learned how to hook it up, and we have all the sizes in stock at bigjeffaudio.com. Hey, I'm Big Jeff from bigjeffaudio.com. Man, spend $1, $2, $5 on a breast cancer awareness on this video. We appreciate it. A way to give back, and also helps us to want to do this more. We give back to the bass community, and we try to give back to other communities. If you have a charity you want us to represent, send us a message at info@bigjeffaudio.com, and maybe on one of our videos we'll put it up to see how we can help out. But anyway, another unboxing. I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you soon.